how much time we give teachers to play with it and act on it.
So, Ms. Faison, what if we went to like a coaching model where you do a PD and you give an assignment, and then you have a time to go in and look or help a coach, and then a time, you know, when they're trying it, and then go in to really look for it, do a look, what is it called? A walkthrough?
And that was some of the work that we talked about last summer too, that maybe we need to go back to that whole cycle, because I think she actually pulled in, she actually kind of outlined a little, did a little visual. You see something funny?
No,
no, to this one.
What did you say?
No.
No, what?
No.
Oh, the coaching.
Not another task to look for. No.
Oh, not another.
But see, the sad part about that.
But you don't even have time to look for those, though. To be
We
honest,
don't.
that's
But
what I'm
guess what? But
saying.
if we don't monitor what we're asking them to do, including guided reading, they won't do it. If you can say all day long, you got paid all these people to come in and talk about guided reading, and then some people are implementing it with fidelity, and some people are not.
So when you think about this set of data, and this was kind of more open, not necessarily the people who are connected to this work, what would you say the overall perception is? Like overall, people perceive professional development to be what?
Beneficial, but not enough time to implement. Sounds like the majority of them really want to. They really want to be, you know, at the top of their game, doing what they know will be effective, but just
With everything
they
else.
just don't have the time to really hone in and do what they need to do.
So maybe in this context with the IT team, because it's a small group, because they are going to be completely focused on two strategies over time, they will have some focus, so they won't be all over the place. I think we kind of feel like, I kind of feel like it's so much that we have to do. We have to take care of this piece and that piece, that we're moving constantly. But my hope is that through this little small group, maybe we can definitely be a little more focused, or we can design it in a way.
And did we say that team, there's somebody from every grade level?
Not every. We have kindergarten, second, and 2 third grade. Not every. The reason is, to be honest, it's more, I needed more cooperation and workers and quick technology. They're all sharp on technology. So because it's such a short span, the PD needed to be where I'm not hitting basics. So you're talking about middle to high technology effectiveness on these teachers.
Around this,
Because we don't have a ground up.
organizer.
That would be,
You have one?
we're doing like a semester long. Yes, I could do that. But you see how quickly.
So I just remember Ms. Ziegler saying in a meeting as area superintendent, region superintendent, at a meeting with principals and assistant principals, saying, don't be afraid to focus on one or two things. Yes, I know a lot is coming at you, but don't be afraid to focus on one or two things. And I
It just makes sense.
yeah.
I think, yeah.
I was asking about that just because if we had one expert or one person to buy in with professional development on every grade level, that had a good rapport with their team, that person can be observed. They can go, because a lot of times teachers want to go see it in action.
Yep. Yeah.
And so if that person has developed it and it's working, they can go and they can observe, and they can get, they don't feel threatened. They don't feel like somebody's watching over them, but they're learning from their peer. And then they can put it into play. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, this short turnaround and everybody's not great, but I don't know, in my experience, that has worked a little bit better. Small group, professional development, and then somebody that on a team that really buys in and really wants to make it happen, and then they have a good relationship and others come in, because we got to build a foundation, because no matter what you do or what we do, everybody just won't. I mean,
They won't. And so maybe that's one of the things that we keep in mind with this group of teachers who have committed. So we may not be able to do this on every grade level right now, but with this group, we can, when we're designing it, and we're thinking about that follow through, we can create opportunities for them to go into each other's classroom and allow them to maybe coach each other and support each other and share things. Is that something you think?
I just think
we
when it's
should?
risk, I mean, even if not now, somewhere down the road, because we're working on this now, but the goal is
To have it
what we're
be
talking about in the
Mhm.
future. And I just think that whole risk-free peer, I'm going to do it too kind of thing works more so than somebody standing over them, where they feel like, oh, I got to get this right. And then normally it's a show. And then
And then when they walk out the
go
door,
back to the way
it's
they
right
were.
back to the
But
home.
even if it's a show, it is still better than not monitoring, not going back, and they're not trying it at all. Because I think that sometimes, even though it starts out as a show, I've said this many times, I believe that if teachers ever got their centers going, that they would never go back to not having centers. Because it actually it's a lot of work to get it started, but it actually makes it easier on you in the long run. It frees you up to work with your groups.
So we're going to go to the second set of data, right? And again, we're looking at this next survey to look more specifically at the people who are a part of these teams to figure out what they think and what they feel about professional development. So I'm going to these are the links. If you have a device, it's in the email. But if not, we can just kind of look at as many as we can together and then just kind of talk about what we see. So the Learning Forward standards for professional learning, and 7 of them. Mm-hmm. One is leadership. And so these were some of the responses. I wanted to print it, but I thought about Miss Hill and killing trees. So I didn't think I would. It really doesn't have a feature to print. But take a look at some of the oh, wow, we don't have all the questions here. Did it kind of cut some of them? Schools provide teachers with.
No,
here it is. Equitable resources to support our individual and collaborative goals, professional learning. So just kind of look at some of the responses.
Let me see that one here.
This one?
Advocate for what?
Resources.
You're right. Go just up a little.
Go
Down a
up.
little. Yeah, you got to play with it to get it there.
There
Yeah.
it is. My school leaders advocate for the resources to fully support professional learning. This one
don't know.
is regard professional learning as a top priority for all staff. With other staff members.
That's a wonderful comment right there.
Where?
What is that?
That school leaders are active participants. That's
Oh.
nice. That's a nice survey for that one. That's a nice one.
Cultivate a positive culture is here for professional learning. Speak about the important relationship between improved student achievement and professional learning.
So whoever don't know those things, they feel that they're positive. That's a good thing. They didn't know a lot of things.
The one thing I'm picking up is there are a couple that say don't know, but I think that, it's a plus that everybody is from sometimes to always, because that means the majority of the staff's in the know, or the people who did the survey, they are in the know. Because sometimes with administration or whomever you are, whatever your area is, you do a lot, but other people don't know it.
Whatever, yeah,
They
I
have
can
no
see
idea
that.
what you do. They just see you, but they don't know what you do. So at least they actually are aware.
And I think that don't know is not a negative because
They-
just whatever the question they've never.
Maybe they just-
Or if it
because
was
they
open up
said
to
never,
all, they
right?
could
Yeah.
be new.
Yeah, they could be new, or they
Because
could.
a lot of us came in new, and so they may not truly
That's
know
right, because they
yet.
didn't say
They
never.
will. They just don't know right now.
So nothing really stood out under leadership
No,
in a negative way.
But
I
because
think so.
I think what stood out was that they feel that leadership support professional development and that you participate in, how they say you.
So this one is
But
learning
my
design.
question to this would be along the lines of what you said earlier. Since we know that Woodstone, there are about 50 teachers, and this was open to staff members as well who aren't teachers, right?
Yeah,
Where?
everyone.
Everyone.
It's like 95.
So we got
95
12.
people that are.
So what is the motivation? Was it did the 12 people